Offline with his three. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. And that one, good.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
Back to Thompson. To the paint. And it's Jokic in the corner. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now, Jokic following the Porzingis miss from deep. Here's Jokic. Lopez from long range. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mike D'Antoni. David.
Of course, Ja Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Here's Morant.
Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Pistons making a change here.
Now into the lineup for Pistons.
Celtics trailed by 5. Here's Tatum. Kicks it out to Love. It's White on the wing. Back to Love. Shot clock at 6. Over Jokic. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Porzingis. Tatum on the wing. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 5. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Now, here's Brown. No scoring in this one.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
Count that one.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Pistons leading by 7. 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on White.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys.
All right, fans, give it up. Entertainment.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shoots. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Tatum. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, over the years, we've seen Tatum become increasingly comfortable playing through contact.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Number 22.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Pass to White. Back to Tatum. Over Thompson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. The Pistons on top. They lead by 5.
The Pistons 20.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Huff. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Huff's got his first 2 points of the night. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Jokic rising up.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Pass to Caravan. Outside Holiday. Drills the three-pointer.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
The open shot, Jokic. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jokic just got 8.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Pass to Karaban. Here's Petway. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Pistons leading by 6. Now, here's Jokic. Another miss by Jokic.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Basket good.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Fires top of the key. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Celtics trail by 6. Going inside. Count it. Here's Kennard. Pass to Thompson. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Here's Karaban. There's the pick. To the middle. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Petway. No good with the triple. Detroit leading by 6. Lopez outside. Swiped away. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Boston shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Out to the wing. Outside Holiday. Pass to Huff. Out left to the wing. Here's Karaban. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left from the first half of basketball.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force him to the line.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Pass to Jokic. Unloads. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the Big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
Here's Walsh. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Nice shot by Walsh.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. The wide open look here for Holiday. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 9. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Holiday. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Ja Morant.
5 seconds left in the first half. Here's Thompson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pistons lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Celtics trailed by 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Love goes in. The kick out to Tatum. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Come get it.
Outside, Porzingis. Screen by Porzingis. 5 to shoot. The shot's good. Brown making the play. That's 7 points for Porzingis.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like.
Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Shot from the wing. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 1-point game. Porzingis can't hit.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
For the lead. Love, no good. So it's the Pistons now. They've led by as much as 10. And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Seconds now into the second half. Pass to Thompson. And he drives in. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
So fast of foot on the run. Ausar, tough to catch.
Outside Tatum. Back to Love. For the tie. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Love's got it all tied up now for Boston.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have...
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
Love, right side. Screen by Porzingis. Edey with the rebound. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it. The fast break chance. So it's the Celtics now. Trailing by 2. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good. Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up in
And the dunk by Tatum.
And that's on the defense there. You can't give Tatum those lanes and launching pads to the rim.
Morant with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Tatum with it. Picked up by Thompson. Tatum a screen. And here's Love for three. Detroit with the rebound. Thompson left side. Good D by Love. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. Floats one. Got a piece of it. Lopez outside. Back to Thompson. Pass to Bates. 6 to shoot. Grant. And Tatum pulls it down. White left side. The three. And he's good on the three ball. White's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Pistons trailed by 5. Morant outside. Pass to Jokic. Shot to stop the run. There's Jokic with range.
Defensively, you do not want to see Jokic heat up from out there.
Love outside. For 3. And Jokic with the rebound.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Pistons with possession here. It's good. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Outside Tatum. Love outside. From outside off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Pass to White. From deep three-point territory. An absolute bomb from three-point range. White's got 6 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Now Morant. 6 points for him.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Knocks down the 3 ball. And now a 4-point Boston lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Boston on top, up by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Three-tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. pass to Jokic. Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 1. That bucket in no time at all. Brown's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Celtics. Thompson outside. Jokic with it. The fadeaway. Love grabs the board.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Tatum a screen. Wallace with it. Picked up by Thompson. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
Here's Morant. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Brown. Good D by Thompson.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Morant. From deep. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Well, when the 3 is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
And Thompson sends it back for the finish. Boston grabs the miss.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Jokic. A miss that time would have put him up. Here's Boston now. It's a 1-point game. Here's Brown. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, you got to foul Brown harder than this because he does convert well through contact.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface of Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Boston leading by 3. Outside Tatum. Out to the right wing. Love right side. Off target with his 3.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And that one's good. Morant.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his 4th foul of the contest. So it's the Celtics now. And finished off by Brown.
Well, Brown sees himself as a leader on this team, and he can come up with big points when they need him to.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He knows every possession is critical now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told the players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Out to Porzingis. Plenty of space. And, yep, only drops after rolling around the rim. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Love outside. Takes it inside. Brown outside. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Jokic inside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pocket 6. Here's Morant. Out of the rafters. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me? Well, that's why you give Morant the ball down the stretch. He does not fear the big moments.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Morant outside. Inside. Yes!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
There's Tatum.
Well, Thompson not only matches up well defensively, he can turn back shot attempts.
Pass to Jokic. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Third team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Jokic. 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
5th personal foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And the Pistons making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Morant looking around. And then Morant slams it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And so it's Detroit with the W. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin,